Hi everybody, I'm Mom and welcome to MomDas Live Handmade. I've already stepped into a little bit of Christmas and winter decor, and my today's video is just beginning of all the videos to come that are in winter theme or the Christmas theme. Today I'm creating a beautiful house in a mason jar or a bell jar. To tell you a little secret, whenever I go out walking in the evening or at night, I love peeping into other people's houses, especially the windows which are lit up from inside. It looks so beautiful, warm and cozy, and a nice feel about it. So I'm going to create that beauty in my today's DIY. So it's basically a jar, a bell jar or a mason jar, and I'm going to use the technique of reverse decoupage in it. In one of the previous videos, I'll put a card link above, I did a reverse decoupage there and it looked beautiful French farmhouse style. My today's video is also a reverse decoupage, but in Christmas vibes. It shows the beautiful warm lit home which is decorated for Christmas, and we are going to peep into the home through the window of the house. It's going to be beautiful. I hope you will like it. My today's video is also part of a collab, that is Home Decor Collab, and is being hosted by Yani and Diane. Beautiful and talented two ladies, mother and daughter-in-law couple, and they are wonderful YouTubers. I'll put link to their channel Decoupage in the description box of my video. They collected a bunch of very talented YouTubers and friends together for this collab. So I'll put a link to the playlist where you will find all these videos in this playlist related to home decor, and each one of them have a different style. So make sure that you check out the playlist for different styles for home decor. If you're new to this channel, please look around. My channel is about doing lots of DIYs, high-end dupes, trash to treasures, everything related to home within budget. And if you love such content, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button given below the video, and do hit the little bell icon next to it and choose the ringing bell icon so that you're notified each time I post my video. And once you have seen my video, make sure to go to the playlist and visit all my friends on this playlist with their ideas for home decor. For this DIY, I'm taking a bell jar, mason jar. This is basically a jam jar that has got empty. I cleaned it, removed the label by soaking it in water and taking it off, and then dried it well. It has got this golden lid, so I'm going to use it as it is. One can paint it to the color of their choice. Then I need a printable. So internet is full of beautiful printables. I looked for a printable of the inside of a Christmas house, a lit up house, and I found this printable, and it's free to use for personal reasons, for personal use. So I got it printed over a paper and to a size that would fit on the straight edge of my jar. So now I have an idea of how much space will this take, and I'm going to cut it out. Other than this printable, another important thing I'll need is air dry clay. This is a homemade recipe of my air dry clay. If you would like to know how I made this, please write it down in the comment section below, and in my next DIY, wherever I use air dry clay, I'll make sure that I share the recipe with you. So I'm going to cut this print out such that it fits within just this straight portion, otherwise it will be difficult to glue it and the image will distort on the curved edges. So I'll trim it and cut it to the size. This is again reverse decoupage, so I should be able to see the image. Therefore the white side goes out and the clear side is facing the jar, and I can see the image through this jar. It has to be like that. So I think I need to trim it a little more. I think this would be fine now. Now before I glue it, because it's a A4 size paper, thicker than the tissue papers that are available for decoupaging, so I need a neater finish. So first I'm just taken clear water and using a brush, or you can just spray this water. I'm going to wet the back side of this image. I'm wetting the back side of this image because the front is anyways going to get wet, because I'll be adding decoupage on it, decoupage glue over it. So here is it. That helps it to stretch a bit. So now I am taking some decoupage glue and applying it over the surface of the jar evenly. I've always said press it from inside out so that all the air bubbles are pushed out. So just using the brush, because that's more gentle than the fingers, I'm just attaching this paper onto the surface of the jar. Every now and then I'm taking some more glue for smooth application. Now let this thing dry. Now comes a very interesting part. Now I'm going to work with the air dry clay. I have applied some oil in my hand. I just applied gently, carefully some oil on the tip of my blade, and here I took out my daughter's toy sets rolling pin. You can use anything that is cylindrical. And my air dry clay, which was really drying up fast, I placed it in the cellophane pack. So I'm going to take small bits and work on it, or you can take as much as you need and just roll it flat, say about 2 millimeters thick. And then I'm going to cut bricks. Always keep the spare extra in cellophane pack because they tend to dry up very fast. So here I have bricks. Just pick them individually and I'm going to stick them a little distance apart so that the brick structure is beautifully seen. So I'm just covering one layer on the top and then on the bottom, and I'll create the window in this open space. Now here is a gap, so I'll place my next layer below this so that the next gap comes just like the brick wall. So here's a gap, so this is a clear edge, and then the gap comes here, just like it's in real life. So this way I'm going to cover the portion. You can always neaten it before it dries. So here I want to bring into your notice that I have come till the edge of the paper. On one line, in the alternate line, just to maintain the brick pattern, I have come halfway into the clear glass. Similarly here, because there is one brick missing, so I'll just add a half brick here and therefore cover it so that the brick pattern is maintained. And this way I'll go till the lower edge of the jar and then we'll make the window. Now I have finished almost the whole surface. Complete surface is done. Now there are rough, uneven surfaces, incomplete edges near the windows. So I have cut the bricks the way I have cut them for this one. But instead of rectangular, I'm going to half it further. There are small square blocks now, just to fit in these spaces. I can feel the previously laid bricks have started to dry up, so that it becomes one straight edge. So all the brickwork is over. Now I need to make the window frame. Go over the brick, make sure it's as straight as possible and gently press it down. That's the best part about the clay, is while it's wet you can work with it easily. It glues very well. Similarly, this is the wooden frame for the window. I'll put the second one also on this other side, covering the uneven edges of the brick, cutting off the extra and gently pressing it down. So the two sides wooden frame are there. Now for the two horizontal sides. And my window frame is ready. What about the grid or the glass panes? So some more for that in a similar way. So here you see my window is ready, the wall is ready. Now I can add some plants here. So using the same clay, I'm going to make some vines, creepers and add them. There should be some flowers as well, so I'm just making a globular thing, and I took the back side of the brush and it's now like a saucer, and I'm just going to fix it somewhere so that it looks like a bell-shaped flower. So I've added some flowers also here. Now I'm using some acrylic paint to paint this, and you can see the pattern of bricks has just come out so beautifully. I added some brown acrylic paint in the crevices or the gaps of the bricks, and here's the wooden window, and I'll add some bright colors to the flowers and green color to the leaves here. I also made a little birdie on the top of the lid as a handle for the lid, and I think it's not very detailed, just a little bit. I think it's looking good. I'm going to keep this original color. It's a bright orange or sunny yellow color. I'm going to keep this color, original color. Here's how it looks with all the flowers in bloom, the tree or the creeper climbing up the wall, the windows, and little shrub full of flowers. Isn't this beautiful? For the cap with the birdie on it, I just added a little ribbon at its base, and it's ready to decorate. I'm just going to add this battery operated candle onto the lid, in the undersurface of the lid, so that it can go in like this and lit up the inside. I really like this mason jar. It looks really beautiful. The vines, the bricks, the colors, they have this cheerful, festive vibe about them. I did a very simple thing. I just, using a tape, I just glued or stuck my battery operated candle onto the inside of the lid, and when I place the lid, the house gets lit up from inside as if a chandelier has been put on. Looking in through the window of this house makes me feel so happy. You can see the warm glow of the fireplace inside. There's a little chair on the right hand side, and on the left hand side there's a Christmas tree. It's beautiful. It looks beautiful from outside as well as inside. I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked this DIY. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up, share this video, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I'll see you all very soon in my next video, in my next DIY. Until then, stay positive, be creative, and be happy.